So all the big tech and Apple YouTubers are dropping fresh videos on the Mac Studio and the new Studio display. In the middle of all that, iJustine's video shows her working with 8K footage in Final Cut Pro, and we get a pretty extensive look at the software. And if you notice in some of the footage, you'll see the clips on our timeline and in the timeline index have a cross-hatching design on it. Now, I was doing screen grabs and trying to sleuth out what this might mean. My first thought was that it was dupe detection, a feature that a lot of pro editors have been asking for from Apple for a long time. And then later on in the video, she just comes right out and says that she is working with the new beta version of Final Cut Pro.
This is also running a beta version of Final Cut, which is kind of exciting because you might notice these little lines right here. That is showing duplicate footage in Final Cut, which is something that will be coming out very soon.
Now, I don't know if this is Final Cut Pro 10.6.2 or if it's going to be a larger update like 10.7, but dupe detection is for sure confirmed going to be in the next version of Final Cut Pro, and I know that me and fellow pros are going to be celebrating that dupe detection is finally there. So some of you might be wondering, what's dupe detection? Dupe detection is Final Cut Pro detecting that you are using duplicate clips in your edit, and it's just sort of a heads up that you have duplicates. Now, I combed through the rest of the footage from the iJustine video, and I still have some other videos to watch. That's all I could see so far as anything different about the Final Cut Pro UI or any other features. So dupe detection confirmed, new feature in Final Cut Pro. I'm pretty psyched, and I'm psyched to see what else is going to come out in this newest version. That is a fairly substantial upgrade in that we've been asking for it for a long time, and if updates like that and all of the other things that are on a laundry list of requests from us and other pro users gets taken care of, that could be really exciting for an update to Final Cut Pro, where a lot of us are just feeling like the software is kind of stalled over the last few years. So I've been eagerly checking the App Store to see if a Final Cut Pro update is going to be released before the M1 Ultra starts hitting people's doorsteps tomorrow on the 18th. Mine doesn't come until March 21st, unfortunately. So hopefully a new version of Final Cut rolls out to add support for M1 Ultra. If not, I think as we get closer to NAB approaching, we may see an update a little bit later down the road. But the beta is out there in the wild with some of the big YouTubers, and Apple allowed iJustine to show that dupe detection is coming. This being something that we don't really ever see from Apple. We don't usually see a beta version of Final Cut Pro in the wild. Most YouTubers and other creators are sworn to silence, I assume, with NDAs, and they're not able to talk about it in advance as they work with Apple to make sure that the software is working correctly. Anyway, huge news. I'm super pumped. Final Cut Pro update can't come soon enough. I hope you are all excited. Hit me up on my social listed in the handles below, and until the next one, everyone, I'll see you all soon.